All right, hello everybody. My name is nastymold, and we are going to get all of today's event currency. Our first 5 currency can be found by finding some members of the Mad Tea Party. Our first one is the manatee here, who is asleep on this couch. 1 manta, 2 manta, 3. Just 1 more minute of sleep. And we do literally have to wait 1 more minute before we can wake them up. So while we're waiting for them to wake up, we're going to go speak to our second character, which is just behind the couch here. Oh dear, how awful. What guests would want to attend the party? Hurry on and clean before they arrive. So behind this couch here, there's actually a ton of darkness plants, which are already burnt for me. But underneath all these darkness plants are like these little piles of dirt that you apparently burn to clean up. Little arsonist sky kids. But all we have to do is burn each of these piles and then go back and the quest is complete. Now completing each of these is going to give us 2.5 event currency. So 2.5 event currency. So we can get a total of 5 event currency for doing 2 of these quests today. We also do have 15 scattered event currency, which I will show once we are done these quests here. They are 1 time only. You're only able to pick them up 1 time, and they are permanent throughout this entire event. So if you don't pick them up today, you can always pick them up a week from now or so. Let's turn this in. My stress swept away along with the dust. I would be grateful if you'd join me for tea. And there is our event currency, so that should be 1.5 event currency tickets. Now let's go wake up this manatee. It should have been a minute by now. Hey on. It's time to wake up. Thank you. And again, we get 2.5 event currency tickets, so we should have a total of 5 of them now. So that is our 5 daily event currency. I'm now going to show you where we can find the 15 scattered event currency that you can only pick up 1 time only. I'm going to start with the lower stuff and then we'll make our way up a little higher. Some of these are very tricky to find. So our first one is behind the table here. You can see we're just across from Alice there. We have 2 of them within this maze here. So 1 in this first part. And then 1 across on the opposite end of the maze. So that would be 3 out of 15 event currency. We're then going to fly up to that couch. And behind the cushions here, we have our 4th event currency. This one's probably the trickiest one, I think. This one is so sneaky, so hidden. From here, we're just going to fly towards the slope. We're going to go underneath it for our 5th event currency. And then we want to fly over to the Alice character. Right in front of them, we have an event currency. This will be our 6th. From here, we're going to go across towards the tea brewer. We have an event currency in one of these teacups. Wait, not that one. Hang on. This one here. Speaking of teacups, we have another one just across here on this hanging teacup, the rightmost one. And then we have a bunch on the floor of the kitchen area here. One is in the mushroom forest behind this big main large mushroom. Our next one is in the crack here between the counter and this fireplace. We then have one underneath the oven here, kind of in between the logs. All right, and now we're going to go for the higher up items. So on the countertop in front of the tea brewer, we have one on top of this tree here. This one is weirdly tricky. When I was trying to grab it on my PC, I was using a controller. I was sliding off like crazy. Seems to be a lot easier to grab using my phone. We then have one up on this lantern here, hanging from the ceiling, super high up. Tricky, tricky. All the way across on the shelf, we have another one. This should be our 14th out of 15 total. How did I not make that? Hang on. I'm struggling. There we go. There is our 14th. And then our final one, also pretty tricky. It is within the wreath above the entrance when you first come into the cafe. Tricky, tricky. So that is all 15 event currency. These are one time only, so if you've already picked them up, they should not respawn. But they are a nice way to boost your event currency and unlock some items early on. We do unlock items by speaking with this spirit below us here, this bunny spirit. They have 3 event currency items and all of them are near the bottom. So those are our free items for this year. So we have the Mad Hatter's hats for 18 event currency, their hairstyle for 30, and a teacup prop for 36 event currency. The remaining stuff up top is all stuff that costs like regular candles and hearts. So yeah, that is it for today's event currency, guys. Thanks so much as always for watching. Appreciate you and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.